Welcome back everyone. Hey, you all. Do you want to learn erosion and deposition in a boring lecture way you just taught in school? Just kidding, I'm just kidding. We will be learning erosion and deposition in a very fun way today in this marvelous video. So my first question to all of you is, what is erosion and deposition? So, if you don't know the answer, you can proceed the video. But if you do know the answer, pause the video and try to think the answer before proceeding. So, best of luck. So, let's come to the first part of the question. Erosion. Erosion is the process by which natural forces or agents, which I like to call them, like your typical water and wind, move weathered rock and soil from one place to another. So now, let's come to the second part of the question, deposition. Deposition occurs when the agents like wind or water of erosion lay down sediments like a trail of buildups. Deposition changes the shape of the land. Basically, it changes the look of the land. So, I want to ask you all a question now. How many of you got the question, what is erosion and deposition right? If you are the one who got it, then please tell me. So next question for all of you is, what are the secret agents of both erosion and deposition? Remember, whatever you are going to see after this part is the classified information. So remember, don't tell all the secret agents of both erosion and deposition to anyone. So finally, let's talk about the four secret agents of erosion and deposition. The first one is a typical water, and the second one is also a typical wind, but the third one is a very strange one, which is gravity, and the fourth is little much more stranger, which are glaciers of the Antarctic and Arctic. So now, let's talk more about the four agents of erosion and deposition. Water is the main agent of erosion and deposition. Water erodes land, turning them into sea stacks, sea caves, sea arches, headlands, and wave-cut terrains. Deposition example of water is shoreline deposition, in which sand, rock fragments, and dead bodies make a beach. Some examples of beaches are typical quartz beach, a glass beach, and a volcanic beach. There are examples like sandbar and barrier split also. Our next agent is wind. Erosion by wind is also very common. There are three processes for erosion by wind: saltation, deflation, and abrasion. So now let's talk about deposition by wind. Deposition by wind is common in deserts, not the eating kind of desert. Deposition by wind forms sand dunes and loess, which we have already learned in class 7. The third and the most mysterious agent is ice. Erosion by ice forms three types of glaciers. Three types of glaciers are a normal glacier, alpine glacier mountains, and continental glaciers. Did you know there's also deposition by glaciers, which we call a glacial drift? There are two types of glacial drifts: till and stratified drift. Our last but not least agent is gravity for erosion. In gravity, there are two movements, rapid mass movements, with three examples like a mudslide, rock fall, and a landslide. The second type is the slow mass movement, with examples like the creep. Finally, the video is completed. We're on the video's edge. It took a large amount of time to make this video. Hope you all learned something new today and will probably not flunk your upcoming exams. Cheerio! This video is inspired by a wonderful class teacher, Pujama. And this video is created with work by me, Abhiyal Rawat.